Well, hello there. Thank you for joining me. Because it is Hispanic Heritage Month, I want to take a moment to tell you a little bit about myself. Most of you know me as Mr. Canet, but most of you, or some of you, know that my actual name is Señor Cañete. That is my actual last name, Cañete. And it is pronounced like that because it is a Spanish name from Spain. I am from Spain. That's where my family is from, even though I was actually born in Venezuela. I am very proud of my heritage as a Hispanic. I come from people who have explored the world, people who have started cities. Did you know that there are cities around the world? In South America, there are two big important cities called Cañete, which my ancestors started. And there are many people who carry the name in Cañete in the Philippines and in other places. So those things make me very proud. And so I wanted to share that with you a little bit. Now, being Hispanic in America, just like perhaps being any other kind of ethnicity or race, has its challenges, doesn't it? For example, when you are Hispanic in America, people often associate you with those who come to America illegally. And when you say, well, my name is Mr. Canet or Cañete, somebody may think, when did you cross the border? Are you here illegally? I am sure you are. And that's not the case, however. But we do have to live sometimes with those ideas, the prejudice, the bigotry that some people have towards us immigrants. And again, that applies not only to Hispanic immigrants, but to Haitian immigrants and to immigrants from all over the world, right? Because people sometimes don't understand where those people come from and what their heritage is and what brought them here. And that's why this is so important today, that we get to talk a little bit about our heritage, in this case, our Hispanic or my Hispanic heritage. So what made me come to America? Well, I was very happy actually in Venezuela where I grew up. I was serving God in a church, preaching, teaching, playing the guitar, playing the piano, singing, etc., etc. And then one day, a girl from the US came to Venezuela to visit. And well, you can guess the rest. We fell in love, that's right. And so I came to America to be with her. And later on we got married and we had our son Michael. Some of you know Michael. He's the greatest drummer who ever lived. And so that's how I ended up in America. And I came here and I understood right away that I had to do a few things. I had to study English, because you got to make sure you speak English well in America. Even if you were born here, you have to make sure you speak well. And I understood I had to study, learn, be the best I could be. So I went to college, and then when I was done with college, I went again and I got a master's degree. And I did all I could to get as good as I could be in the area in which I wanted to work. And so I studied theology, I studied counseling, and then I went into teaching, and that's how I ended up here. And so now I have the blessing and the privilege of spending my time teaching you little people and getting to know all of you. So that's a little bit about myself. I hope you found it interesting somewhat, somehow, and I'll see you around.